All right, guys, good morning and welcome back to another video. So today we are on the Tarpon Boat Works Tarpon Bay 19. Obviously, hopefully you guys know this boat by now, but been a little bit slow. It's been kind of slow lately. I've done a few lure reviews past couple days that have not went well. They were frustrating to try to make. I'm not going to say what lures they were, but it was frustrating. I had a lot of great fish and just missed opportunities missed a lot of great fish because of trying to do lure reviews on different lures, but I guess that's how lure reviews work. But we're gonna get back to the basics today. I'm just gonna do something do what I'm comfortable with, which is basically throwing live baits at giant snook. So I think our one goal today is to catch a fish over 40 inches, a snook over 40 inches. We might be all over the place. We might be in the backwater, on docks. We might even drift the inlet, might even check out the beach. I don't know. We got some pretty good weather for today. Yesterday I actually went tarpon fishing and I didn't have that much luck. I jumped one, but I ended up grabbing some croakers on the beach side and they are loaded up in here. So I spent a few hours catching those for today after tarpon fishing didn't work out. And so we're gonna use them today. They are probably the best bait in my opinion for snook, especially inshore. But we're gonna try to get to it today. We're gonna bring heavy tackle. I'm gonna throw the 6000 Salt X with the 8-foot Terramar, same setup I used on the beach for the beach tarpon. We're gonna throw that for snook in docks today. And fingers crossed we can pull some big fish out. I've struggled the past couple days, honestly, but we're gonna get into it and we're gonna try to catch some. These buffs, or these, I shouldn't call them buffs, these face masks that are on my website, JM Fish Co. I still got a few of them. Check them out. There are the 40-inch snook buffs. Wearing my good luck charm today, so hopefully we're gonna get a big fish, but stay tuned and let's catch a fish. Oh, I'm on. Well, I guess all of a sudden these hooks bend out all the time. This is a 6.0 Demon Perfect Circle by Mustad, bent wide open. I've used these forever, and that is the second big snook in a row. Well, the last time I hooked a big snook, hook bent wide open. Alright, I guess I gotta go to the heavy stuff. That sucks. That's probably a 35-inch fish. He almost got me into the dock there, and then I got his head tilted towards me, and then that's when the hook bent open. So if that doesn't work, I'll use these guys. These are the tarpon hooks, these 3 times strongs. That sucks, man. That was a big fish too. Probably 34-ish. Maybe? I don't know. Switch to the heavier hooks here. These are the tarpon hooks, so that's crazy, man. Sucks to hook big fish and lose them because of the tackle. Well, that's tied up there. This is the heavier version of that hook. I have never had problems with the other hook, but I guess I've never had lockdown drag on fish like that, so whatever. Got one. Got him that time.
I think that's how that's supposed to be done. Whew. Let me land this fish. That's a big fish. Ooh. That was a little chaotic, but we got one. Let me steer the trolling motor away from this dock. Literally back to back. Hook bent out on that one, threw another hook on, threw a croaker under the dock, and he got chomped. I'm gonna steer myself away from the dock just in case there's any others under there. All right. So I usually preach, you know, when you catch a big snook, just keep them in the water for a second after you get done fighting them. They've just put in a lot of effort, obviously, to try to get away from you. So they're gonna be pretty tired. So when you first get your hand on them, try to just leave them in the water for a second so they can kind of regain themselves before you pull them out of the water. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna pull this fish out of the water, lay him on the ruler. I'd say this fish is probably 35, maybe 34. God, that's a full one though. All right. C-deck ruler is right on the side, which is awesome. I'm gonna just hold that fish down like that. We got 0 on that side all the way back to 32, 33, 34, 35, almost 36. And that, oh, that is popping out so easily. Just kind of hugging her. That 3 times strong right there. Just like that. That was probably the hook I should have started off with, but oh well. We're gonna lay this guy back in the water, or this girl. What a beast. 35/36 incher, whatever this fish is, out from under that dock. An absolute beautiful fish. It's about time. That is the new biggest snook on this boat. Spin around here. Oh, she's ready. She's ready. There she goes. Heck yeah, guys, that is a good fish. So I just want to show you guys the difference between those 2 hooks there. I'm not blaming Mustad for that first issue or whatever. I've used this hook a million times and I've caught much bigger snook than that on this hook. But when you're trying to put lockdown drag on a fish and pull them out, you're probably gonna want to go with this one. This is the 3 times strong, same exact hook, just a bit thicker. So I honestly probably should have started off with that. I haven't had much experience with hooks bending out until recently, and I guess that's probably because I've started to use some heavier tackle to try to body these fish out instead of, well, usually when I'm on my Ginu, I'll try to just kind of finesse them, which isn't really the best thing you should be doing. You want to kind of get those big snook in quick and release them quick. So just a tip for you guys, every day is a learning lesson for me, and probably don't use that hook for if you're targeting specifically giant snook, which that was a pretty big snook. It was probably a 20-pounder for a 36-inch fish, big fish. But I'm gonna throw on another croaker here and let's go, guys. What are the odds there's a 3rd hungry fish under this dock? Unless that that first fish ate twice. Let's see, I don't see the bait here anymore, so the snook probably aren't sitting there. I feel like they're all sitting on the bottom. Oh my god, I gotta eat again. Oh my god, they're chewing. Lockdown drag now. God, they're chewing. Work with me. Oh my god. Oh, that fish is about just as big. Oh my gosh, dude. I just said, what are the odds there's another one in there? Back to back to back eats on croakers. Oh boy, that fish looks about the same size. What an adrenaline rush, dude. When you come tight. She looks hooked good. I'm trying to just steer her out away from the dock because, dude, I might get back to back to back to back eats here. It's like that croaker sitting under that dock for 5 seconds, then you feel, boom. Oh, this one might be a little smaller. She's definitely a little lighter. Oh. Sorry guys if this angle is kind of weird when I grab fish. I'm kind of not used to this boat yet, but same thing. What a beast, dude. Oh, there's nothing more exciting than that right there. The adrenaline rush of feeling that thump, and you know you just got to pull as hard as you can to get that fish out. Because when fish are deep down on the bottom, they eat, man, they're so much stronger than when they're on the surface. They got just so much more room to work with. What a nice fish. All right, I'm gonna bring this fish in. We're gonna measure her and then probably show her on the big camera. How about that? Ooh. My guess is this fish is another 35. I'd say the last one was almost 36, but let's see. 0 on that side, 0 on that side, all the way to, let's see, 32 is this one, so 33, 34. Yeah, that one's 35, about a 1/4 of an inch short of the other fish. Ooh. All right, how about that, guys? Back to back, beautiful fish. A 36 and then a 35 to follow it up. Smashing. I mean, that was back to back to back eats. If I didn't have a hook bend out, I might have had 3 fish in 10, 15 minutes. It's working today, guys. All the frustration from the past couple days, it's working today. All right, back in the water for this fish. All right, that was a good hook set. That fish was not going anywhere. And what's good was the line wasn't rubbing. Pop that out. I don't remember if I said this earlier, but that is 50-pound mono leader that I'm using. And then, yeah, that hook we just talked about. I think it's a 7.0, 7.0, 3 times strong Mustad, even perfect circle. There she goes, quick and easy. It's very important to handle those fish right, because soon, if not already, they are making, you know, our future 40-inch snook. 40-inch snook. All right, I think I'm gonna have to retie this leader though. That is a little bit frayed, tiny bit. Take a breather, get a glass of water. Oh, get out. Oh. Frayed me. That was a giant. Frayed it. Oh, my heart is pumping. That was a huge one that just dumped it the second it hit the water. Pulled tight and like just beat me. That was a huge fish. Alrighty, guys. Well, I did pretty good today. It feels weird because I caught both of my good fish today in like a 10-minute period, and that was about it. I had a really good eat about 15-20 minutes ago at what, 12:30, and I caught those 2 fish at around 10. So it's been a long day. It sucks to get that last fish there that, well, frayed me off, but I mean, it was a big fish under a dock, so that's just how it goes sometimes. I got beat, but solid day, honestly, solid. If you guys have any tips, comments, suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. What should I do in the future as well? Yeah, I think that is it. It is super hot, and there might be some storms coming up on the horizon, so I'm gonna get out of here, but hit that like button, and I will see you guys in that next video.
Yeah.